Well, let's go ahead and create the wheel for our car. And again, we're going to try and build these one complete car with the different components attached. So I'm going to first go to line up my car, and then I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on my car. I'm going to zoom in on this one axle right here. I'm going to go ahead and go create new component, and this one, how about I call it wheel 1. I'm going to call it external because, like the axle, it's not a part of the body. It's actually separate, and I'm going to be printing them separate. I'll be building the whole units together, the axle, the wheel, and the body, but I'm going to be separating them when I go to print. I'll be printing the components all separately. So here, let's go wheel 1, standard, external, location selected, okay. Then, now that we have that, how about I go ahead, I'm zoomed in, and I'm going to right click. I'm going to say, where's, oh, here it is, sketch. I'm going to hover over sketch for a second, and what's going to appear is the center diameter circle. I'm going to, it always goes back to that center point, but I want to click directly over the center here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag out. So I'm going to go click, hold. I clicked once, and I'm not holding down on the click. I'm just pulling out, and I'm going to type in 30 millimeters, and there's the length or the width of my wheel. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and then now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead and hit finish up here. I'm going to spin it just a little bit so I can see it, and then it's selected, and I'm going to hit, you know what I want to do? I want to check on this, because you know what I really wanted to do is I want it to be separate from the body, and it is. Do you see that? That was, let me spin this up a little bit. My goal was to keep it off the body. Now, I clicked, when I created that new component, I clicked on the end of that axle, and that's why it built it out here on the axle. Now, if I wanted to, I could have clicked on the edge of this, the body, and this wheel would be right up against the body. I wanted to have a little space so I could see, because this hole here is going to be a diameter of an axle of 2.3 and the body hole 3.2. I want to make the hole here for this wheel, I want it to be smaller. I want it to be a 2.7 so that axle sticks. It doesn't spin, but it sticks in there. So right now, that's why I kept it off the body. I want to be able to see all that as it occurs. So here the wheel, the drawing, the sketch, the new component is highlighted. I'm going to right click, or I can come up here and go create, extrude, and then which way really doesn't matter, but I'm going to go 3. So I'm going to type in, see how it's ready to receive me? And I'm going to type in 3. And let me think about that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go -3. -3. And now it comes in over, see it right there? There's still space between, let me get this guy, I'm going to say okay. See how there's still space between the wheel and the body, so I can still see the different sizes. And when I finally, they're all being printed separately anyways. So now what I need to do is I need to create, so I'm going to go click, hold, I'm going to zoom in on this wheel, and I'm going to go ahead and create the hole for the wheel. And so I'm going to right click, I'm going to zoom in a little bit, whoops, zoom in a little bit, I'm going to straighten this out so it's nice and straight. I'm going to right click, I'm going to go sketch, and I'm going to go center diameter circle. I'm going to bring it back into the center for me. There I am, dead center. I'm going to click once. That's it. I just clicked. I don't hold it. I'm going to start pulling it out, and the number I want is 2.7, because a 2.3 is going to stick inside a 2.7. There it is. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom out a little bit. So now I have the drawing. I'm going to go Finish Sketch, because I've drawn it. Now I need to extrude it. So I'm going to spin it just a little bit. And now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to say Create Extrude, and it should be here somewhere. New body, operations, select. I did. So I'm going to say, I'm going to zoom in. So here, there it is, select, okay? And I'm going to say one-sided distance. Distance, I'm going to say 3. Matter of fact, to see how it came out, I got to do the opposite here. I need to go -3. Now it's going in, okay? And taper, it's going to cut out, so it's going to be, I'm going to zoom out now, and I'm going to say OK. And now what it's done is it's gone ahead and it's created a hole. So when I spin this, I'm actually looking at the center of the axle in there that's staring at me, that's going to stick, that 2.3. Now, how do I know? I'm going to click and straighten it out. Now watch this. This is something I came across. I want to check what the size, here I'm going to go Finish and Edit in Place. I think I'm good at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and click. I'm going to say good. Okay. Now this is what I hope I discovered. There's the edge, okay, of the wheel. That's the edge of the wheel hole. How do I know I got the measurement correct? Look down here, the edge, diameter 2.7. That's what I was looking for. See this? This is the axle sticking through the car. And I'm going to click, and it's just, and I'm going to click on the edge of it. And if it's 2.3, there it is. It's 2.3. It's perfect measurement. It's perfectly centered. It's one of the benefits of Fusion 360 of lining all this up. So now I'm going to go ahead, and I really want to spin this now. So I'm going to take it, spin it, take a look, and there it is. There's the axle coming through, and it's going directly. You can see the huge hole in there, the body hole that's spinning in, but it's going to stick into that wheel, the 2.3 into a 2.7. I'm going to zoom out, and on that I'm going to say it's perfect. Let's go ahead and create the other wheels.